Hello, Couch Co-opers, Couch Potatoes, and Couch Codependents. This is the Couch Co-op Show, and I'm Ian, and I got Jared and Dave here with me on the couch. How's it going, gentlemen?
Hey, it's
Good evening.
going good.
Happy Father's Day,
Oh,
Thanks.
yeah.
and happy birthday to Dave.
Yay.
That's right. Birthday.
How old did we turn? 46?
No, 47.
Oh my God,
Well-
we really? Oh my God, am I turning that
Yeah.
old? Oh my God, no.
Yeah.
So soon.
Oh.
Getting close to that big 5-0.
50, yeah. Well, I mean, if you think about it, this is the 48th episode on the way to the end for the Couch
Yep.
Co-op Show, so it all
Oh,
kind
man.
of comes, kind of coalesces, As we get older, the show's going to get older, but younger.
Yep.
Also, I don't know. Cool. Well, that's awesome. Well, we were expecting more of the guys, and they're not here. They're being late. It's Father's Day, but
Yeah.
Lord Beerstro, his mother's over, so I don't know if she got the memo on whose day it is. I don't know where Aaron is, and I would have figured Scott would have been here, but I mean, everyone did the homework. This is wild. This is the wild thing. Everyone did the homework
On time as well.
on time.
I know. It's pretty wild.
And there's the Beerstro. He's just coming in
Yes.
hot. Everyone did the homework, but no one's here to do the assignment.
Yeah, we're even starting the show 25 minutes late.
It's just funny. Also, what's wild is of all 18 tracks, we only had one a double
okay,
one
good.
overlap.
Wow.
Okay.
Isn't that wild?
That's
I mean,
good.
maybe it's
Yeah.
not wild, but it's kind of wild.
Yeah.
So it was pretty crazy. Hey, Nick, happy Father's Day.
Hello.
Hey, Nick.
Hello, happy Father's Day to you all. Since you all, well, aside from Ian, are actually
Maybe
fathers.
he was just working on a food baby.
I was just making fun of your mom. I don't know if she got the memo on whose day it was, but it's not Mother's Day, it's Father's Day. So I was kind of curious what's going on there. She just dropped by. She's feeling a little lonely.
Well, no.
Oh, no, something more
So
awful, and I shouldn't be making fun of it. No.
it was just she was in town to drop off an early birthday
Oh.
card,
Oh yes, your
And-
birthday's coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I was also so earlier today we went to my niece's little dance thing, and she wanted to get together for lunch, but I kind of wanted to get back home and do some chores, and she just decided to come out to
She was incessant.
camp.
She was like, "I need to meet with you."
Well, not only that, she wanted to, because my brother works at a restaurant bar here in town,
Yes,
and so she came to see him too.
that's good.
I walked up and met up with them and had a couple of beers, and then we went and took my niece to the park, and then
Nice.
they gave me a ride home, and
The park we walked through that one time to get to the beer garden.
yeah,
Beer
Wheat Park.
Yes,
hmm
it's a nice little park.
And then the niece wanted to come inside to say hi, and then my mom came in, and then it just kind of turned into an hour-long gather. Or
The Nick's grilling
Fest.
steaks, and yeah, I got you. Cool.
yep,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Lord Beerstro had this fun idea. Well, he was asking if we had ever done an episode on video game music aside from the licensed music episode we did a few months back. And I said yes, way back in the dawn of time, we had Yusef
been a
on,
while.
and we did a show at Scott's house, and we did video game music. We did our top 3 favorite video game songs, but we did all, it was all open to all video games,
All generations.
all generations.
Yeah.
everything.
see-
And this will be the first time where we actually have the tracks playing on the podcast. Woo!
Well, yes, thanks, Jared, for spoiling all that information.
You,
Oh,
YouTube
so such a
strike in
spoiler.
5, 4, 3.
No, but
Yeah.
but I thought it'd be fun. I don't know. Brad in our Discord just said Mega Man has the hardest fucking soundtrack of all time. It goes so hard. It doesn't more hard than it needs to. And I don't know. There was like this weird discussion, and then I was like, I should create like a mixtape of 8-bit songs. And then I was listening to like all these different 8-bit Nintendo songs. It's like, you know what, Nick? I think you're right. Maybe we should just do an episode on like of that, but like instead of just doing video game music, just focus it only on Nintendo era. So like our top 3. This episode is our top 3 favorite Nintendo Entertainment System 8-bit songs from video games.
Yeah, like I was going for kind of maybe a different direction, but
I know initially you may have been,
yeah,
but I had to tweak it a bit.
But-
I had to like put a little curve, a little spitball
Yeah.
on it, and
probably make it a little easier to do.
I don't know if it's easier.
Oh,
I wasn't easier for Dave because Dave didn't play
No.
much Nintendo games.
I never had a
Oh.
Nintendo, so I don't like.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I don't have a big library of Nintendo games with hours upon hours of playing them.
And then Aaron's not here, but he did 2 Nintendo songs and a Game Boy song, and I was like, we're not doing Game Boy songs. There's only Nintendo songs, Aaron. It's like, because he's younger than us, so he has like a little bit,
Coloring outside the lines again.
it's like, we're not doing that. We're just like only Nintendo. He was trying to pass like, it's technically part of the Nintendo Entertainment 8-bit era, and it's like, yes, but we're also just doing Nintendo Entertainment System, not Game Boy. So he picked another song, but it was funny.
Okay. Yeah, that's all right. Good try.
Having just created a mixtape for the Couch Co-op 500, I found this incredibly easy. But how did the rest of I mean, obviously Dave had, I don't know. How did you guys find putting this list together?
I had troubles because I like too much Nintendo music. So I just kind of had to scour through some of my old favorite games and stuff like that. I actually pulled out my old collection. I was actually playing a game today. And yeah, it took me a while to narrow it down. I had a big old list, and I just, the ones that are hitting this week, I put on the list.
yeah. My 2 selections were already kind of, or 2 of my selections were already mentioned. So there's not going to be any surprises in that sense. But I wasn't even sure if I wanted to go with those. But
Oh my god!
I think after,
You could have
I
changed
think,
them.
no, well, I mean, I know, but I think after like further reflection over the weekend, just kind of like spending some nights listening to them and listening to variations and just trying, like, that was the part that I had trouble with. It's like I know there was like other music out there that I like. I don't remember.
Couldn't
I
remember
don't
the game.
remember it.
Yeah.
What's that?
Mhm.
Couldn't remember the
Yeah, it
game.
was-
Or
Yeah, it's I had some issues like trying to recall. Like there was one that's on this list that I didn't even think about until it just kind of popped in my head. I'm like, oh yeah, I love that one.
Hmm.
And I think there's also something interesting with all my picks. I don't know if anybody will have figured it out yet by the end, but I mean, since you've seen them,
I know
you
what
may
it
already
is,
know.
but
Okay.
I will say this: like when I initially came up with the idea to like come up with a mixed CD, and I went through and just thought about games I had played through the years, and just seeing like, well, there's all the music from the games that most people know.
Yeah. Mhm.
What about the games that I had a lot of games that weren't those games? How much does that music hold up? And then like what other like deep cut stuff was I just really into? And I just started really deep cutting into some stuff that I was just like, wow, there's some great stuff here. And so I've actually been pretty, I drive around in the Gambler listening to this mix CD I made. I mean, I'm just like
Nice.
rocking to this like fucking 8-bit Nintendo music, and it's like, this is stupid, but it's fucking awesome at the same time. So anyway, yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna get to it. I don't think Aaron or Scott are showing up tonight. But I guess we'll do theirs. Should I
Yeah,
do
might
theirs?
as well.
How should I put them in the? Who should
Yeah,
we start?
'cause
Should
did
we
they-
start with Jared and then like?
Well, did they give you a ranking at all, or
I have a ranking. Scott didn't, And I think Aaron did. Yes, Aaron did. So, so I don't know what Scott's ranking is. I just have the order he gave him in. But anyway, we can just.
Yeah, the rank doesn't really matter with these songs for me.
How about we just start with Jared like we always do? It should be
Okay.
Jared. It should be Jared, Dave, Nick, Scott, Aaron, or Nick, Aaron, Scott, me. So we'll just keep that order. So we'll just do it like we should.
Yeah.
And do you have the share screen open, Nick?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
looking at an empty playlist, right?
Yeah. 100%. That's so you can hear the song. Okay. Jared, what is your first song?
My first song is from the River City Ransom. It's the Streets theme.
Oh gosh, River City Ransom.
Yeah, I loved River City Ransom. There's a lot of music in that game. I love.
Let's listen to it.
Yeah, this was a game I. Shut up.
Listen, rocks. I'll just fade it down a little bit. All right, Jared, why do you love this song?
It is a song that plays so often in the game, and it just keeps looping like all NES music, but it never got old, and I always like to hum it. I still get it in my head from time to time. It's just has a nice beat. It actually kind of has a little bit of bass in there. I mean, they try with some of these NES songs, but it's just
How old
really,
is this
really
game?
good.
Is this an early game or a later game?
I think
I
it
don't
came out
know.
in '88 or '89.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
that
it's a
sounds
little bit
about
later.
right. Yeah.
Like
Midlife.
They figured out how to like kind of make, because like some of the earlier games, the music is a little more tinnier and not as
Yeah.
full fleshed out.
I was having troubles picking which song from this game
Oh yeah.
to play.
So you think the
It
whole
has
sound,
tons of-
the whole soundtrack's a banger?
A good chunk of it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta stop doing that. All right, Dave, what's your first one?
Mine was the Legend of Zelda, like the
Legend
opening sequence.
Oh yeah, I love that song.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
title
it's just,
title screen.
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
The Triforce. Is
Yeah,
the Triforce
not sure.
in the menu?
Yep. It is.
I don't remember this game.
And there's the Master Sword on the title screen. The story's scrolling up through.
All right, Dave. Why did you pick this song?
because I only know there's only like a couple that I still remember from playing the limited library I played on the NES, and this is one that just stuck out to me.
I
Like
guess
it's instantly
ahead.
recognizable when you hear it, you know. And that's kind of all my choices, to be quite honest.
I guess in retrospect, I should have been like, you could probably pick any game as long as it was on the Nintendo. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I should have been like I know, like Aaron chose Pokemon, and that was not on the Nintendo; it was on the Game Boy. But like if there had been it on the Nintendo, then sure. But he only played on the
But
Game
then-
Boy. The music's
but
probably
then-
similar-ish, right? No, you don't think so? Well then,
It just
in
depends
that
on the-
issue, you should
Yeah.
not bring up whatever you're going to bring up with your song selection.
Me?
Yeah, that whole other segue you had.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
I was trying to defend you, Nick. You
No.
just walked right into that one. All right,
Okay.
I'm just.
Yeah, solid pick, Dave. I almost put that one on there.
I mean, it's a classic.
Yeah, it's classic.
Yeah,
Well, I
this
mean,
is
there are a
like-
lot of people that pick another song from that game, but that's one of my favorite from it.
So that means that Aaron is next. Aaron's first song was what was Aaron's first song? The Bowser
Oh, yeah.
Castle theme.
Yeah.
This one's more annoying to me than anything. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
I know. It's designed to put you on edge, isn't it?
Yeah. I
But
mean,
yeah,
I guess maybe that's what it's supposed to do, is put you on edge. And
I guess
Yeah.
Aaron likes being on edge.
Yeah, the main part of this song I listen to is the low tone. Doo, doo,
Yeah.
doo.
Anyway, that was Aaron's number 3.
Also, doesn't really go anywhere.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah, you can tell it's designed to be looped
Yeah.
over and over.
yeah, the early games of the NES.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, and then Scott's. I don't know what Scott's order is, so you'll just have to hang with me.
That's all right.
Scott. I think it was this one. Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah.
Act 4, Part 2 is what this is
Okay.
actually from.
Not sure if I ever made it that far.
Dude, I saw my friend Matt.
Yep.
He could speedrun the game in like 30 minutes, so I've seen the whole game.
Yeah, geez.
Pretty wild.
Wow.
But
I wonder what some of these songs would sound like as well, like in a modern MIDI environment, with like better drums and all the rest of it.
Oh, I'm sure it's been created.
well, here's the other thing. Just listening through them in your stereo, like as I was listening to them in my stereo while I was coming up with my mix in my living room, just listening to them, it's awesome. Like you have the bass and there's just a lot more going on than just listening to it in like a basic like kind of headphone environment.
TV.
Yeah, so
Just
that's
out of
like,
your TV speaker.
Right.
yeah, that was like a little discovery I made like a long time ago when I was a kid playing around with wires, because I mean I'm sure most of us just use that little cable dongle just to like screw it into the back of the TV, but somehow I got the idea to plug like the audio cable into the, because it had the red and yellow, one for audio, one for video, but I just ran a cord into the stereo, and I was kind of amazed at how much better it sounded doing that versus whatever crappy thing that you screw into the cable in the back. So yeah, that was a fun little discovery for me, and probably kind of helped with enjoying some of this music back in the day.
I should hook my NES up to the stereo back here. I should totally do that.
Yeah, you should.
Hell yeah. Okay.
So my number 3 is I wanted to be kind of defiant and do something kind of unknown, and
That's okay.
And then ultimately I was like, well, I didn't know this. So initially I was going to pick there's a unused theme song in Captain Skyhawk, that game. It's unused. It's not in the game, but if you get to the menu, there's like a special menu that plays songs, and there's an unused theme. It's a fucking awesome theme. And then I was Googling it, and I learned about who produced it. It was arranged by David Wise, and David Wise also did this soundtrack that is way superior. And so I ultimately just said fuck it, and I just went with.
Yeah.
This is one of the hardest, best soundtracks. The whole soundtrack is just fucking badass.
Yeah.
This song actually has 2 versions. It has the not drum version, and it has this version with the drums. So there's like a version without the drums, and then there's a version with the drums. But this is like one of the songs. It has the pause menu, the unka chuncha, like the pause screen beat that is just fucking infectious. The whole soundtrack is fucking bomb. I think it's one of the greatest soundtracks ever put on Nintendo. And because this game came way late in Nintendo, this is like but it's just rocking. I love it. Hard ass fucking game. Like we had the Game Genie, we would just skip around to all the different levels and play all the different levels, and even then the levels would still kick our ass. But it allowed me to hear all the music in all the game. And it's just, I don't know, it's really impressive. So David Wise did this soundtrack, and then he also did the Captain Skyhawk soundtrack. And there's actually a couple awesome songs on that soundtrack, but this is just a more superior soundtrack. So I wanted to shout it out. And then when I saw that none of you guys picked it, I said, "Fuck it, I'll pick it." So
Nice.
Yeah, I like the drum sounds in it. They did real good.
yeah, it's just badass.
That's a sound you don't hear on the NES, except for right here.
All right, that is my number 3. Jared, what is your number 2?
Do I get to do a number 3, or are we just?
Did you not go yet?
No.
Oh, I skipped
Nope.
you. You're after Dave. Oh,
Nice.
Nick, you gotta
Nice
fucking
job,
speak
Ian.
up, dude.
Oh,
Ah,
He
I didn't know
did.
if you're changing-
you're supposed to come after Dave.
Oh. See, I thought
Usually
you said
it's-
Dave, Jared, and then
No, it's usually Dave. It's usually Jared, Dave, Nick. Then it drops down to Aaron, Scott, me. Like when you do that clock. God damn it, you're right, Nick. I'm so sorry. You know, it's because you're young.
It's because I was late.
Yes, you're late. I didn't give a shit about you. All right, what is Nick's? What is Nick's number 3?
Uh,
I think it's
legendary wings.
right.
Yeah.
Level 5.
Oh yeah.
this is a great choice. We played the shit out of this game as kids. I still have it.
Well, I played it with you at your brother's house.
Well, yeah, but there's also that guy, your friend Keith, that came over that one time and just beat it in like a half hour.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
So in that mix CD I made, there is a Legendary Wings song in it. It's not this song; it's a different song. I'm forgetting what the name of it is now. But
It was a great one though.
yeah, this whole soundtrack's great. Why? Tell me about it, Nick. Why'd you pick it?
Because I always liked it. Of all the songs in that game, I always felt this was my favorite, and it also was just. I felt like it was kind of a nice. You build up to everything, and then you get this nice song. Like even the songs on the levels before, it just kind of feels like you're kind of building up to something, and this is just that. I guess crescendo, or I don't know if that's. Really
You know what
the
song I
word,
also
but-
love from it is that like the special level jackpot level was it?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
It doesn't sound menacing. It sounds kind of nice, and like you don't have to. You just try and collect treasures.
But you can still die.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that's the game.
Because if you get caught like getting a little too greedy
Yeah,
and
you
you're
like
not fast enough,
Squished.
if the screen crushes you.
Not on my list, but in my mix CD, because it's kind of a nod to a similar game, I have a song from Tiger Heli.
I almost put a Tiger Heli song.
It's so good, dude. It's a banger. Anyway, yeah, Legendary Wings is a classic game, dude, and I believe the first of many Capcom games.
Oh,
on
well,
this
yeah,
list.
so many. Dude, Capcom was so
Capcom.
Yeah.
Capcom.
good. Capcom.
Capture it.
All right, Jared.
I mean,
what is-
I almost.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
I mean, I probably should have mentioned it when Jared's pick, but I mean, yeah, it was a River City Ransom theme almost made its way onto my list,
Yeah.
but I had a different one. It was like one, yeah. I don't know if we're
Dude,
gonna
that
do
boss
it.
fight
I don't
music
have
is so
the gold
epic.
versions. I just have the boring gray version.
Oh yeah, jeez, man.
All right,
But
Jared.
yeah,
what's, your,
Jared, it would have been the boss fight.
what's your Jared? What's your number 2, Jared?
It is Iron Sword. Wizards and Warriors 2. It's the stage theme that you bump into like when you first start playing it.
Oh, Dave's got it too.
Yeah, baby.
So tell us about this one, Jared. Why'd you pick it?
It's just such a sense of high adventure. Like, this game is so big. I feel like the map is huge, big to explore, and the theme just really fits. Like, they nailed the mood of the game so well. And the song has a lot of variety to it. It's not just, a quick loop. It's actually a pretty long song. Most of the songs in this game are pretty decent length. And they all do plenty of different things. Like, its variety is pretty awesome.
I've never played this game. You have it, Dave. Have you played it?
Yeah, but not for years. It's part of this is when I first got here, my wife had a NES and we had some games, and we just went online and bought a load of games. So some of them we've played a lot of, some of them we haven't.
Yeah,
Did you beat it, Jared?
Yeah. I loved. I've never beat Wizards and Warriors 3, but the first two I did. I don't know why they just went with Iron Sword Wizards and Warriors 2 versus Wizards and Warriors 2 Iron Sword, or the Iron Sword or something. It's funny. I never even realized the two were connected when I was younger, and then I'm like, oh, there's a third one.
Do they
so I
share
had to pick it up.
characters?
I don't know. They don't really go into the character too much, from what I recall. But I love this game series. It's pretty darn challenging, but it's very entertaining.
Cool. All right, there you go. All right, Dave. What is your number 2?
One of the games I actually did play a lot when I was around at friends, Super Mario Brothers 3. Just that whole game, there's just so many tunes.
I hope I picked the right
map,
theme.
the world.
This one, right?
Yes.
Just the
overworld theme. I hope.
It's so bright and cheerful.
Enemies just happy to kill you.
Well, you would, instead of pausing the game, you'd finish the level and leave it on this screen and then go to the bathroom, and so you just listen to this song jamming. Such a good song.
I like the little boop boop.
Yeah.
I actually like the with this game with how they kind of updated the underground level music.
They added some
it's like hip hop
to it.
Yeah.
You could totally this is another thing when I was going through making my mix CDs, man, I wish I was a DJ, man, because I would take some of these songs and mix them into each other, mix them together in this kind of, it'd be super. I don't know. I wish I had the time and money to waste in that.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's the type of DJ I would become. I didn't play a lot of Super Mario Brothers 3 though, but the music is so pervasive and memorable that
It's a game I finished many times. I loved it.
Not sure I've ever finished it, but I've played a lot of it.
Yeah,
it was always at someone else's place, So.
Do you have it, Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I do. I have the first Super Mario Brothers, but that's it. I should change that someday.
Yeah, probably cost you.
Do you have it, Nick?
Yeah.
I don't. I sold mine off like an idiot.
I did a long time ago. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Super Mario Bros. 3 overworld theme.
Yeah.
And we'll quickly come back to Nick where he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's go.
What is your number 2?
The DuckTales Moon theme.
Yeah.
DuckTales Moon theme.
I listened to that a little bit today.
I hope I picked it right.
Yeah, but DuckTales was going to be
This one, right?
Yep. That's the one.
This sounds like such end to credits music, though.
Well,
until those drums kick in.
Yeah. Yeah, you just finished the game. Congratulations.
I've played DuckTales so many times, and this didn't register.
Yeah. Congratulations. A winner is you.
I mean, I always...
What do you love about it?
I mean, I always played the moon level like you can pick whenever you play, but I always chose the moon level as last, and so kind of the same way as Legendary Wings. It's kind of the same deal. It's like I'm working my way up to this almost grand finale of sorts. But I don't know. I love it. I mean, it feels a little spacey too. And I don't know. It's just like it was always one of my favorite songs to listen to. Like I would find a safe place to hide and just let Scrooge sit there for a minute while I just vibed to the music.
Rocked out.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I
Yeah.
don't know. It just did. I mean,
Drink your Capri Sun.
yeah. No, I love the song, and
Gin and juice.
and it was always. I mean, even playing the level it was great to listen to, but it was always such a letdown when I finally get to the boss, because the boss music in the game is just kind of lame.
I did beat this on Nintendo, and then I did beat the remaster.
I didn't beat the
Yeah.
remaster.
Nice.
Okay, Nick, go ahead.
I
What is
can't-
what is the remaster? I don't quite understand the remaster stuff. I didn't download the song, so I don't have it. But
Oh,
what was
okay.
the whole remaster? You
Oh
wanted me
no,
to
it was
play?
just that was more of a drunken thing. We don't have to. It
Oh,
was
okay.
just it was I didn't know how much I was actually gonna talk about it, and like kind of just like I guess I had a grander idea of what I wanted to say, and it would kind of feel a little out of place, but I don't know. It was just it kind of goes into kind of what I originally wanted to talk about, just like how they kind of improved it a little bit, I guess.
Sure.
Updating a great song, or at least to me, and not to mention like this song also like appeared in the DuckTales cartoon, the newer
Oh,
one
did
that
it?
came out.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they
wild.
well like a yeah, there's like the I think her name is Della Duck. It's supposed to be the mother of the triplets. She goes out on space adventures, and she actually sings the song to like some aliens to try and calm them down, and so she actually puts lyrics to it.
Oh, that's wild.
That's
fun.
awesome.
Yeah,
That's fun.
yeah, and I also found another clip where it's it's like kind of like I don't know if she's singing to it or not. I can't remember because it's been a while since I saw it, but it almost felt like it was like kind of background music or something to the scene. But anyway, I do just love this track too, and it's also awesome just seeing that I'm probably not alone, because like I said, it's
Well, I think the DuckTales
Little Easter eggs.
Yeah, DuckTales came up on a
NES
lot.
OST is a pretty popular soundtrack.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think a lot
Pretty
of.
big.
I think. I mean, I don't know about the Tailspin and Darkwing Duck games, but Chippendale's Rescue Rangers was pretty popular.
I don't remember a lot of the music from Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers, but I played a ton of that game.
I like the last level on that one. I like that one too, but just I went
It's
back
not
and listened to it
DuckTales.
again.
DuckTales is
Yeah,
the
it's
perfection of that whole genre of those
Disney
games.
afternoon video games.
Yeah, it's pretty much the de facto.
Yeah,
It's the one.
mm-hmm.
All right,
It's the golden child.
Aaron, what's your number 2? Oh, right here. This is the
Yeah.
TMNT overworld music. So the music when you're not playing the
Walking around.
you're walking around over like isometrically.
Yeah.
I
Or
also
driving
love.
around.
I also
It's a
love
fun
this.
song.
I also love this soundtrack a lot. I also think.
Yeah.
I think the TMNT Ultra, Konami, but Ultra. I think that main theme of the Ninja Turtles is pretty much a banger. It's a banger song. Like I put that on my
Yeah.
mix as well. It's like a pretty hardcore. It's not like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle theme song from the cartoon, but it's kind of and a little bit more hard edged. It's pretty dope. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's pretty
I
sick.
loved this game.
Yeah, I beat this game. So
Yeah, that was that took a long time. Lots of aggressive yells and stuff in the water and all that bullshit.
well, once I learned how to do the water, like
Yeah.
there was that point like playing it where like the water level sucked.
Oh, and you had time limits after a while.
But when I figured it out how to do it, it became not an issue. Like the water level was not an issue.
Hmm.
Yeah. It became the maze of the Technodrome was more of an issue.
Yeah,
But-
Technodrome sucked.
Anyway, that's Aaron's number 2. Scott, what's your number 2? I might move Scott's. Scott didn't give me an order, so I'm not gonna play. Scott and Nick might share a song, so I'm going to move
Oh,
one of his songs.
To last, yeah.
But I don't really know what order he gave me them in, so
That's all right.
we're gonna go with Blaster Master.
I was just playing that today.
This game is hard on Nintendo.
Oh, it's so freaking hard.
I seem to recall playing this one, yeah. in that game.
I hated this game, dude. It's a pretty good theme song.
Yeah.
alright.
Oh, I love it.
Scott,
And there's actually 3 new games on like Switch Marketplace, Blaster Master 1 through 3.
which Jared all played.
Oh, I loved every single one of them.
Yeah, but that's Scott's pick, Blaster Master. So, there we go.
Yeah.
Ian, what is your number 2? Oh, what was that, Dave? I didn't see it.
He was holding Top Gun up.
Gun. No, I didn't pick Top Gun. I didn't even I didn't even look up what that music is. No, my number 2 is kind of like a nerd game. I actually went with nerd game that I actually beat this game. I
Nice.
rented it and beat it. But I think this song. So this is off of the Spaceship Dungeon. Is it part 2? Alien Spaceship Dungeon 2 is what it's called. And it's off of Star Tropics.
Oh, I almost put Star Tropics music in there.
I think it's such a groove.
Yeah.
And the bass. It's a little sick there. I think it's cool. It's just a cool vibe. I beat this game so long ago as a kid, I couldn't even tell you what any of it is about. I mean, I think I must have been. When did this game come out? I don't know. I just remember playing it and loving it. I remember beating it.
I think I got stuck because there was a part that required the manual.
I don't remember that.
And I was like borrowing it or something like that.
I just remember beating it, but I don't remember the manual being necessary.
Yeah. I don't know. There was some part I got stuck at. Yeah.
But I love this game. And then, so I hadn't listened to the music in a while. Then I was listening to the music, and I was like, wow, this is good. This is good. And then I came across this song. I was like, that is a sick fucking melody, dude, with the bass. I don't know. I just think it's kind of like low vibey, dirty,
Yeah.
nasty. And it's like also weird because it's supposed to be an alien boss stage, and it doesn't sound anything like that.
Yeah.
And I can't even place where that music is in the game because it's been so long. But anyway, super cool. That's my number 2. All right, Jared. Numero uno.
I had to throw something a little more mainstream on there. That it's one of my favorite NES songs ever from Simon's Quest, Castlevania 2. It's the Bloody Tears song, which is in pretty much every Castlevania. such a great piece. I think it's just so cool. It has so many levels, and I don't know, that little bass kick in it's pretty awesome in headphones, I think. Just yeah, it's always fun to listen for it in a Castlevania game, be it the title screen or somewhere in the levels or whatever. It's just such a fun piece of music.
I don't think I've ever played a Castlevania game except, I mean, I've played a Castlevania game, but not a Nintendo one. I played Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, I love Symphony of the
But
Night.
I've never
one of the
played
PlayStation ones. Yeah.
I've never played a Nintendo version.
Well, I have
only
all
played
3 of
three.
them if you want. If you want to borrow one.
That's funny.
I have the collection on the PlayStation. I finished 1 and 2. I need to move on to 3. There was a game I played recently. You guys saw me put it on the beat list last year, I think. Infernax. It's pretty much a love letter to Castlevania 2, and it was so good. The music was awesome. Everything about that game was super cool. But yeah, that's probably one of my favorite Castlevania games on the NES. That was very difficult. It didn't really give you tons of hints because the translations were pretty bad in the cities about where they were talking about stuff.
Cool.
But eventually I figured some of that crap out.
Wild. All right. Cool. Thank you, Jared. Dave, what is your number one?
There can only be one, really. It's a song that sticks in your head. It's an earworm. I find myself humming it at random times, like even after all these years, and it's the Super Mario Brothers one.
Oh yeah, love this. Yeah,
this is like a maddening game. It's like a maddening music. Like I can just.
How many of you guys actually beat Super Mario Brothers?
I don't think I ever have.
I used to be able to do the one-up trick. I don't know if I can still do it, but
oh, jumping on the turtle on the edge. Yeah,
I could never do it.
And then after you go over a certain number, it starts putting weird shapes and stuff. It's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen those later on, but back in the day, obviously, didn't have any. If someone didn't show you and you didn't have it to play all the time, you didn't discover it.
And the wall. I mean, you don't have to do. You don't you necessarily need to do it in the game, but you could do the wall walking.
Yes. Yeah, I remember someone came over who played a lot of it in the early 2000s, and just they're like, yep, and here you are, you're at World 7 or whatever.
Yeah, the warp pipes.
There used to be there used to be the whole do the you'd warp to World 3, do the one-up trick.
Yeah.
Get a bunch of lives, then warp to whatever the next place is. I forget. And then you'd warp to then you warp basically to the end. And then you just burn all your lives trying to get. But then at a certain point, I learned that well, if you're just good and fast, you don't need the one-up trick. So just warp to the end, and then just try and bum rush the game.
Yeah. Good luck with the Hammer Brothers. Yeah.
But it's all rhythm. It's all rhythm. But
yeah.
We played the shit out of that game, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So much.
I think anyone who had a NES or was exposed to one played the shit out of that game.
Oh, absolutely.
But that song is you leave it playing, or you pass out, you'd wake up, it'd be playing, or maybe your cartridge or your console doesn't work, so you put it in and it would start to play the song and then black out, because I don't know, all the dust blowing wasn't working, or I don't know. There's a lot of memories. This song is. Yeah, this is like a soundtrack of your childhood. This song is a part of whether you like it or not. If you're part of that generation, it's pretty much a part
the
of
song.
Yeah, it's the quintessential NES sound. It really captures the sound of the sound chip, and
It's iconic.
yeah.
There's a dude, my friend Matt and Gary Sears. They were in band. They played clarinet. They used to just play it randomly, in band class.
Fun.
Yeah,
Nice.
That and the Underworld theme, the do.
Yeah.
But not the cool version. All right, that is Dave's number one.
Solid.
Nick, What is your number one?
It's from Mega Man 2. It is the Bubble Man theme.
Nice.
And for the record, this is also Scott's number one.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So why'd you pick it, Nick?
Because I really liked it when I was playing as a kid. When I play this game, it was like one of the themes that I loved hearing. But even just listening to it later in life, I just kind of I grew to have an appreciation for it, because even like comparing it to some of the other like the music from Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, I mean, those are all, for the most part, they're all really good. I mean, but this one just kind of stood out above the rest. Like, it just seemed a little bit more special. Like, I don't know, it just seemed like the standout amongst greatness. I mean, then you get into like some of the later games, though, the later Mega Man games, and they just all kind of feel mailed in and just they're not as good. But I mean, this just, I don't know, this one just feels like it's special. Somebody spent some time with this one.
It might have been special, but when we rented this game, so I've never played Mega Man 1. I've only played Mega Man 2 and 3. But we
One was
rented
so hard.
we played Mega Man 2. We rented it. And most of that playing, we turned off the soundtrack. And that, because I'm in middle school, I mean, what am I, in 6th or 7th grade around this point? I'm not quite sure. But this is where I'm listening. This is where my stepbrother is sharing his music collection. And this is where I'm hearing Nine Inch Nails for the first time. And so, like, I just remember playing Mega Man 2 to...
Yeah.
Happiness and Slavery, and like all this like really heavy, just like, what is going on? What is this music that I don't understand? So I guess technically I was robbed of this, but I was also gained something else. So, but I remember I fondly remember playing Mega Man 2 and just listening to like a lot of Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah.
So that's my
Good
memory.
soundtrack that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Love the Mega Man 2 soundtrack.
Interesting though, that you want something you can never have.
Yeah. Right. But there, yeah, all of Nick's games were Capcom games.
Yes.
Yeah.
Capcom
100%.
makes some, I mean, they all had different composers when I was looking up some of this stuff, but I mean, Capcom really seemed to know where to go to get some of their music.
Yeah, no doubt. They had a lot of talented people.
Well, we don't need Scott's, but we need Aaron's number one. Anyone have any guesses?
The Simpsons.
The Simpsons?
Ghosts and Goblins, I don't know.
Ghosts and Goblins? Nick, come on, just throw something. We'll say this.
Marble Madness.
Marble
Double
Madness.
Dragon.
He originally wanted Pokemon Trainer that was on the Game Boy, and it's like, well, that's not a Game Boy. We're not doing Game Boy games, Nick or Aaron. So give me another one. He's like, well, then it has to be my number one. It has to be. It's like, I'm pretty sure that's what he
Kirby's
said.
Adventure.
Has to be my number one. No, none of you guys got it. I don't think any of you guys didn't understand what it is. Heavy Barrel.
I never played that.
Yeah,
Nor did I. I have no idea. I'd never heard it before. So it's like, what an Aaron choice.
That sounds cool, though. Can see going cross-eyed. Is it on skip? Is it skipping?
No,
Uh,
it's just on
Okay.
a hardcore loop.
yeah.
So Aaron, why'd you pick that, Aaron? He's not here. Anyway,
It's a banger.
Heavy Barrel. I didn't even realize what's Heavy Barrel? I've heard the name. Is that even a Nintendo game? I was like, what? I would love to know when he played this and how did he play this game or where it
I think
came
that's
from.
like
never
back
heard of
in
him.
the
I'm
back in
gonna
the day.
look
You
it
just
up.
played the games you had, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
No.
did. Or
You
saw
would get
something
these
that looked
odd-
cool from the rental
Yeah.
store.
That's like Tiger
For some
Heli,
reason.
dude.
Heavy
Like-
barrel.
We couldn't. My dad didn't want to buy Legendary Wings because it was like full price, and so then we found Tiger Heli at GI Joe of all places for like $14.99, and it's like, so we bought Tiger Heli because it's like Legendary Wings, but you're helicopters,
Yeah.
and that's the game.
Yeah,
So
or
that
you
game-
bought this game because
Play it all the time.
your dad bought it for you or something, or your parent or uncle
Uh-huh.
bought you a weird game.
Right. Anyway,
I have to
So-
watch this commercial before I see gameplay.
we still recording?
we are still recording, but
Yes.
we're just
Oh, hey,
we're,
Scott.
at, we're at one more song. We ran through all your songs already, Nick.
No,
Scott.
without me.
Dude, it's 10:15, motherfucker.
Okay. No, I'm on the podcast.
Yeah, so it's not a good move to call the loved one.
Funny.
Well, okay. I can give a synopsis, I guess. On
Wait, no,
mine.
hold on a
Mine-
second. Hold on a second.
Sure, yeah.
I'm
Go ahead.
gonna wrap up with mine. I
Sure.
shared it. My number one. I shared it. I doubt any of you guys listen to it, except maybe Jared. I'd never played this game. I've seen this game. I've wanted to play this game. But I said, fuck it. When I was making my mix CD, I wanted to like check out what kind of music had it. And the soundtrack is a fucking banger. But there's this one song in it that's just like, holy fuck. Like, I could hear some dude rapping over this, and it don't have to be changed. I just thought it was a fucking banger. Like, anyway, it's Captain Bucky O'Hare, and it's the
Yeah.
it's the Cell theme.
Hardest, tough as nails game.
And it sounds so much better on a stereo, dude. You get that low end.
Ian, we're just waiting for the pause. You're not going to spit some fire over
Let's spit some fire. So it's a Konami game, and I was reading through the comments. I don't know. I didn't really look up any further, but it's possible that I don't know if this song is one of them. But songs off this soundtrack are supposedly from like one of the last Ninja Turtles Konami games on the NES. There's like some crossover supposedly. I didn't look into it, but maybe from what is that? Manhattan Project? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Manhattan Project. I think that was the last TMNT Konami game on Nintendo. But I just think this song is sick. I think it's hot. I think it's sick, and I can't stop listening to it. Actually, like I listen to it constantly right now. Like it's like on heavy rotation in my car. Like I just can't. Like it's on the mix CD, and I just keep listening to it. I just hit back and it's like, nah, it's a banger. That's a banger song.
Bucky has that appeal too, that the soundtrack's so good that you don't want to give up on the game. Mine had one like that. That if not for the soundtrack, I would probably not get
But
that much effort.
Yeah, the
into
whole Bucky
finishing it,
O'Hare
but the
soundtrack is
Bucky
pretty hardcore. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And that game came
Gold Konami
way
days.
late in the Nintendo.
I just
way late.
remember seeing its box is all. I never played it.
Yeah, I've seen the cartridge in the box, but I've never played it. Yeah, that hits hard. All right, we've wrapped it, but like Scott showed up, so I don't know. I had to guess the order of what Scott's favorite songs were.
Can we just do a quickie? I'll do a quickie
do a
like
quick-
Yeah, no, we're gonna.
Scott
Yeah,
recap.
we'll let you.
Thank you.
Because I'm not sure I even put yours in the correct order. I will say
Yeah.
this, Scott.
Mhm.
We all picked our songs. What is that? 18 songs. You
I'll
and
listen
one
to
other. You and one. No, you don't have to listen to him. You and one other person picked an overlap song.
Oh, good. That's good to know.
That's the only person though. You and the one other person are the only person that did that.
Which is actually quite surprising.
It's quite surprising that no one else had overlap songs.
Yeah,
Now,
absolutely.
You run through your songs. You guess what song it is, and I will give you this one clue. The person, you can guess the person, but the person that picked that song is here on the podcast currently.
All right, so 1 in 5 chance.
Yeah. So
1 in 4.
So
'Cause
tell
it
me.
wasn't you.
Oh yeah, it wasn't you.
1 in 3 chance.
So what? Yeah. So tell us the order and just kind of quickly run down why you like this, why you picked the song, why you liked it.
Like a 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, just
favorites?
like
Okay.
what's your number 3?
Number 3, Blaster Master.
Oh, I was wrong. Okay, I put that at number 1.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Blaster Master was the first game that I saved up allowance money and bought for $35 at Toys R Us. And hearing this intro of you're going into your battle, you're going to Voyage, it was like, I bought this game. This wasn't like a gift or Santa or birthday. So it's kind of like the victory of knowing that I bought this. I've saved up and bought this.
Cool.
So
You
it
still
was kind
have
of like
it?
yeah, I still own the original cartridge.
Nice.
Nice.
It's not worth much. It's Blaster Master.
Yeah.
Like all the games that I own as a kid aren't worth jack. Like I didn't buy DuckTales 2 or Samson or any of those obscure ones. I basically bought the games that everyone else owned. So my collection's great because I like those games. So yeah, and Blaster Master also it's also a really hard game. I have not gone back and re-beat it. I would like to do that. I would like to actually challenge my 8-year-old brain into, can I do this now? I know I did it as a kid. So, and I mean, the visuals on that too, when you're watching that scene, it's like your frog turns into a mecha and it blasts off into the cave. And it's just like, yes.
And that music
cinematic.
there is so good.
It's powerful. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, guys, when he comes across the song, he may have already come across the song. Don't say that that's the song. You know, he has to guess what song it is too. All right, go ahead, Scott. What's number 2?
Number 2, Mega Man 2, and specifically Bubble Man stage.
Okay.
This one just has, I mean, every Mega Man song has that, has the drum riff,
Fast.
and this one has like a cadence to it that's perfect. I'll never forget this because my dad told me to feed the cat while I was playing this game. It was like my last life.
Quickly, are you doing the share screen or no?
Am I?
Yeah, are you doing
can
the
you hear
share?
these?
Are you doing the share screen?
I'm
I'm playing the music.
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
I can hear. I can hear it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I did that.
Sorry. Continue
Anyway,
on,
my dad said he said feed the cat. I was just like, you made me die, and he's just like, I don't want to ever hear you saying that again. So he told me I can't use the word die. I can't say death or die. It's like, oh, you made me game over. You made me lose. And I'll never forget. I was on this stage, this Bubble Man stage, but there's so many Mega Man classics. I think that having that memory tag along with it, and Bubble Man stage was like iconic. You were fighting like shrimp and fish and frogs. So it definitely has, I don't know, but the cadence I think is the big part.
Do you think the music plays a big part of the rhythm of the game? Like if you're playing it?
Yeah, I mean, if let's take a really good game and give it like a garbage soundtrack. Like if Mario 3 just had like like
Yeah,
just
but do you think
you would
they-
destroy the
do you-
game. You
but
would
do you
destroy the
think
love and the
Like in a good game, do you think that the enemies move to the rhythm of the song to help you?
ooh.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
There's
jump.
some logic in that. Yeah, I mean, there's almost like a
maybe a shitty game
a
doesn't.
beat.
There
and
has
a good
been
game
some
does.
flow, like in games, yeah, where you're just like,
All right, that was
All
your number 2. So then, what's your number 3?
Yep. Number 3, and don't play it yet because I do actually have a
okay.
mnemonic to sing along to it.
Oh, okay.
So this is Ninja Gaiden, and I got into this watching the #1 world record speedrunner, guy in New York who goes by the Retro Runner. The Retro Runner! Really funny guy who plays metal, and he played this song on guitar because he had heard it so many times that he actually did a cover of it, and it's really good. But because he's played this stage enough times, he hears the song and he sings along to it. So as it plays, I'll be doing the Retro Runners musical cadence to it.
Yeah, funny.
Can
All
I play
right,
it
you ready?
now?
I've watched him. Yeah, go hit it.
All right, it's going.
I'll kill you. I'll murder you. Then kill you. Then murder you. Cancel. Then I jump on the bridge. On top on the bridge. Not stopping for anyone. You tried to stab me with my back. And then I spin. And then on top of the bird. And I'll kill all of your friends. And I'll jump over the bird. And then a stab. And I slash. And I slash. And charge up the view. But it's like the lyrics that go with it are to the actual rhythm timing that the bird is going to attack him right when it goes cancel, then bird. And then it's like as it hits. So he has perfected that stage, made it like the fastest possible because he has that cadence. And I think some people do. They make little like rhythms and mnemonics in their head just to get through the stage. Especially if they're speedrunning it and they have to play it 30, 40 times, you're going to want to like play around with the notes.
Cool.
That's
That's
and
pretty
it quickly became my favorite because it's fun to watch him play. He interacts with his audience, and then he did like a shredding metal cover of that song too. It gets you
That's
going.
cool.
I think that's the song that someone else had. That's my guess.
Okay, so that's the song you think. Okay,
Yes.
and then which one of us picked it?
Jared.
You are wrong on both counts. Do you want you want a second guess?
Second guess? Mega Man for Dave.
Half right. We're not going to tell you what though.
Okay. No, that's good. I'll take a half point.
Okay. All right. It was Mega Man, but it was Nick
Mega Man.
picked it.
Who did?
Nick did a
Oh, cool,
full
okay.
Nick did a full Capcom.
Was it all Mega
run.
Man?
He put
Yeah.
he did
Yeah.
well, it wasn't all
Like
Mega
Lego.
Man, but he did a full Capcom run.
Capcom, the adult branch.
All right. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the run through of our top 3 favorite 8-bit Nintendo Entertainment System songs of all time. And while some of them were boring and plain and just old school regular, some of them were deep cuts, and some of them, they were what they were. Whatever. It was fun. I
do want to hear it. Yeah, I do want to know everybody else's.
Yeah, you should absolutely listen.
Nick, did you drink all your beers?
No, I didn't drink any beer tonight.
Oh, but Nick's not drinking beer, so no beer battle. That's good. Okay, then
Nice.
we're gonna move on to couch co-optionals and get the fuck out of here. Woo! Jared, do you have something cool or awesome to share with us that you would like the people to hear about?
No,
No.
I haven't done anything.
You drink some alcohol and whiskey? Or
Yeah,
something?
I did. Yeah, sure. The 12-year Bonahaben was really good. Scotch.
What a hobbin.
That's like, I always call it Bunny Haven because there's so many letters there, but apparently that giant stretch of letters is 3 syllables. Like
Oh, really?
Bun Haben or something like Bun Haben.
Boner
Maybe
hoppin'.
4 syllables. I don't know.
Even.
Yeah, but that was a really good Scotch. I enjoyed that greatly.
There you go, Scott's Fiends. Go check it out.
That was the 12-year.
How about you, Dave?
The new Pulp album dropped this week, or maybe last week, and I'm really enjoying it. So it's called More, and I don't think Pulp have put out an album for 20 years.
It's been a hot minute.
And
Yeah.
it's a really good album. The tracks are really, it's like just what I wanted.
Cool. All right, there you go. How about you, Nick? Got something for us?
I do. So when I was doing some work on this topic, I came across a YouTuber, Charles Cornell, at Charles Cornell Studios. I found a video where he actually breaks down the DuckTales Moon theme, and just and the title of the video is like the DuckTales Moon theme is wildly confusing, but it was just kind of fun to listen to him break it down, because it was funny because you kind of made a comment that was kind of close to what he was saying, because it's like he wasn't trashing it, like I think he was praising it, but he was just like, it doesn't make sense, but then he just kind of, it's like a 20-minute video of him just.
I thought it made sense. I just thought it was a
down.
better credit sequence song than a theme song.
Yeah,
stage
yeah,
song.
that's kind of what I've always thought. It's like that doesn't sound like level music. That's but it's a really good song.
But he also
play
does.
DuckTales on Twitch, it will get muted out. That's how proprietary that Capcom song is. Twitch will mute it.
But he's also looks like he has broken down like other video game themes. Like I think he had a Mega Man one that I started to watch, but I didn't finish it. But anyway, I just wanted to throw a little plug in for this guy.
Cool.
Capcom.
Cool, yeah.
How about you, Scott?
I hold in my hand the newest zine from A24. I think when it first came out, I just wanted to jump on it and see what I would get. But man, they are hooking people up. It's like free movie tickets. I got to see Friendship for free. What was the new? It's like a dating movie and stuff. I thought at first it'd just be like Materialist. Yeah. I've never joined like a movie club before, and A24's made so many bangers. I was like, sure, I'll join it. But now it's like it's already paid itself off with 2 movies.
That's cool.
If you want to get merch, I bought some soundtracks, and you get a 10% discount on that. So I mean, it's a plug, but if you like A24 movies, join the club and watch at least 2 movies free on them. I mean, yeah, A24 is just always making good stuff, so support them.
Cool.
Get some zines.
Yeah, cool.
Nice.
I think I mentioned this to Jared kind of briefly in the Discord, and this doesn't really help anyone unless they live in the neighborhood, but I went to the Oak Tree station recently, and it's like a food cart pod, but it's like this massive structured one where that has a massive building in where you can sit inside, and there's like a huge tap house, and then it has 2 dessert wings, and then you go outside and there's like 20 food trucks, 10 on each side.
Yeah, this is in Camas.
It's in Camas, or very deep. I mean, it used to be deep Vancouver, and now it's Camas.
It's like just beyond Costco.
Yeah. It has a huge outside area for like dogs and kids to play, and lots of parking. It's super cool. We should all go there sometime and hang out and just get drunk and eat food. But if you're in the area, I'm gonna recommend that. I think it was cool. It was fun. We did it for a work outing, but it'd be a better friend outing. Anyway, that's the Oak Tree Station in Camas.
Cool.
All right. That's it. We did it. We did another episode.
Nice.
That's 48 to go. Or 47 to go. I don't know what it is. But yeah, we did a thing. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Scott, for showing up. I thought Aaron would show up, but he did not. He did not make it.
You guys went over his favorites too?
We did go over his favorites.
Man.
Yeah, we went over it. We played everyone's. We made everyone did their homework, Scott. So I felt obligated. I felt obligated to play everything. I
commend you all.
I was kind of surprised you didn't show up on time. I was like, I thought you were pretty excited for it. I don't know what happened, brother. You out back there having sex or something?
Father's Day, all my kids.
Oh yeah, all your kids.
Illegitimate children.
Making more kids or something. Anyway, I appreciate you all. I want to thank Jared, Dave, Nick, and Scott for joining me here on the couch for Couch Co-op. I mean, reminding you to please be excellent to each other.
Wild stallions.
Yes, indeed.